everyone. I said that I wasn't going to come out here and like make a video and address this, but I was like, you know what? Nobody likes to read all of my long-winded stuff. So, Nicole, I don't know if I can tag you or not because I'm using your name, not your full name, but Nicole. Nicole is a trained writer. She's a devoted, loyal person. And she had good conversation with me. So what happened was, I think Lady T was live, so I was listening to her live, trying to pay attention. But Nicole dropped down in my comments of a post that I shared, and the post that I shared was Tea Time with Chrissy. If you're following her, go follow her. It was her post, and I think from 2 days ago or something. So Nicole made a comment, right? And I'm thinking, what in the world is going on? She said, why do you weak women keep talking about a bully? Y'all are so delusional. Chrissy throws the rock and hides her hand like the rest of y'all. Cut it out. Y'all so ridiculous. I hear you, Nicole. So I don't necessarily block people, or people have opinions. We're human. We're going to have difference of opinion, right? Why would I fault her for that? She didn't drop down and cuss me out. Well, she did call me weak and delusional or whatever, but that's her opinion of me. So I was like, okay. So I responded. Y'all know I write. This is how I've always like communicated. Even in that group, everybody calls the group messy. And, we went through this. It's been like 5 months since Fallout Gate 2025. But anyway, so I responded, and the only reason I came out here also was because people were talking about the group, and then I don't want to call her name because she blocked me or whatever, but she was saying, I know we did a lot for her in the group because, and I'll say this, I'm saying it publicly now, I don't think children or the doxing and calling people's place and all the stuff that happened to that person. I guess I should say her name because I am addressing her just like in her life she addressed me. But the difference is I'm not going to sit here and call her names and insult her. I've always thought she was a pretty lady. She's stylish. I've said that in groups before they left the group and after they left the group. How I feel about her, and she has a beef with Chrissy. I've talked about this too. Actually, Chrissy and I are friends, but even if I like 74, I'm not taking up Chrissy's beef with her. I didn't get mad at 74 at all. I just wasn't in her chat because what 74 does, and she did it tonight too. And I think someone else, another content creator, called this out. By the way, you guys, I have like ADHD. That's why I write things down. My mind's always all over the place. But I often wondered on Mad Day, was I gonna hear like how people really feel? I already know how that other lady feel about me. She called me beautiful, but probably think I'm ugly. Tell me this, black women, why on Mad Day in this sector y'all go gutter low with someone's appearance? Because 74, have you ever, and anyone in this sector, have you ever screenshotted and please show me, seen me call her really out of her name or make fun of her or any of that? Now, the little nicknames are funny. I laughed. I ain't even gonna lie. But I haven't come out here, and tonight she called me all kind of bitches and ugly, and I look like a mechanic, and I don't know what she talked about. I was smoking. So, 420, she smokes cigarettes and 420. Okay. I don't know what we can say on YouTube, but, so, and then she said, y'all be talking about, my head and all this kind. When have you heard me talk about? So what my problem that I had, in that I'm appreciative to Nicole for going back and forth with me, because I'm gonna write, and a lot of people don't read it. So this is why I was like, let me just do this verbally. Anyway, so Nicole had her say, which is her opinion. So then I came back and I said, hello, Nicole. When did I become weak? When they all fell out? Because I'm still wondering, like, what was I weak when I praised all of you? I think, what? I got to read my own writing. I think who you sit with is weak, a weak bully. And I still say that, I haven't made any bones about that. Anyway, I'll keep going. That don't make you, what did I write, Nicole, girl? How did you read any of my stuff? That don't make you weak for sitting with her. Right. Have you seen me? I did say something about a cult like many months ago. But other than that, have any of you seen me in the chat going, them damn train riders and fuck everybody? I don't even really talk like that. So have y'all seen that? Have y'all seen that? Screenshot it and show me. Have you seen laughing emojis or something? Yes. Have you seen me giving Miss Carver compliments? Yes. Have you really? Show me what y'all seen, because I know we all chat read and we all screenshot stuff. So where did the hostility come from today from 74? It came from because I'm sharing stuff that people are talking about her friend. Is that it? Because so then that means that that's picked up and borrowed beef. Because what beef do you have with me? And what you said in your live was that she messy, she picking up, she want to do this, want to follow behind, dog head. You did all of that. It's been 5 fucking months. Okay, probably over than that. I mean, when was it? You always say go back to the thing. 74. 5 months. Have I said anything about you? Show me the screenshots. What did I say? What did I say about you to trigger whatever, all that insult to me today? What? Like, people in the group still know that I don't want to say I fucks with you, but your stuff that you be talking about, when you're not talking about or dogging someone out, you really have excellent content. Everybody that's in your chat know that. Even in that group, I said to you, like, you give people their flowers. Somebody bought a house. I just don't want to mention everybody's name. I'm the first one in the group. Congratulations on the house. And 74 gave you your flowers and stuff like that. But today, y'all stand and say I'm a bitch. I'm ugly. I got a black neck. I look like Gary Coleman. Then you had your little flunky over there. That man. First of all, oof, girl. Like, are you serious? Anyway. I know you said this sector is trash and you ain't never lying, but I thought when you came along, there was a little change. I stood behind you because I felt like you had a voice in the chats and you use that voice. I've done nothing but hype you up and praise you up in that group, out of that group, or whatever. Y'all all know that. Fuck out of here. Anyway, yes, I'm annoyed, and it's not so much the insults. I could see if I was going, the person that should be insulting me, I'm sure she'll come out here and cuss me out. That's what she always do. That's who really should be insulting me, because that throughout all of this, that's the only person I got fought with. That's the only person I've said or posted or something about. That is it. And she cussed every damn body out. I've been dog walking, all that kind of stuff. I'm waiting for that. But you? Where did it come from you? Meanwhile, while you were doing your live, because I wasn't in your live, I saw you went live because I've been subscribed to you. I didn't take that back. I did take my badge back like you did with everybody else, but I'm still subscribed because, again, your content is pretty decent. The preparedness stuff, all that kind of, everything I have said. See, this is what I'm trying not to let myself get upset because this is just YouTube. And you're right. How many people you got over there? Who are you? You're the one who came out and said Nadira is a content creator. She got to pay. She this and that. And I've been on YouTube as long as you've been on YouTube, like 17 fucking years. If I wanted, and I admin a makeup group. I used to. So if I wanted to come out here and pursue content creator and make this big channel and do all this kind of stuff, don't you think I would have done that? I didn't. I'm fine in my role. Like, you played a background scene. Like, apparently I was like a little secretary for you. So I wasn't black and ugly and mechanic and Gary Coleman. I wasn't all that when I was fighting for you, was I? Anyway, let's continue. So I said, all of you, I think who you sit with this weekend, a bully. Yep. That don't make you weak for sitting with her. I was trying to let Nicole know that just because she's sitting in chats dogging Chrissy and Miss Carver and Justice, dogging everybody out, that didn't mean that I felt like she was a weak person. I just thought, damn. Because you know why? I saw her when she was in Dolt. I know what Dolt, that whole thing stood for. They wanted sisterhood and unity. So I liked that. Before they fell out, I was like, oh my God, that's like really cool. That's what black women strive for, right? And let me get to the good part, because Nicole, you said some bangers in here, girl, that people should see, especially because, I'm long-winded or whatever. Anyway, I said this to Nicole. You are known to hurl insults, and okay, if calling me weak helps you feel better, wonderful, boo. I still see you as a beautiful woman. Okay. Anywho, thanks for taking time to comment, because again, I'm thinking this over. And I said, by the way, I'm sure Chrissy knows how you feel, because, everybody wants Chrissy hides a rock and throw a hand, whatever it is. And I'm like, okay, you're free to feel however you want about whoever. I'm not dropping down in your friend chat and this chat and that chat to dog anybody out. I be in chats where, like you said, you're welcome. I'm getting to that because Nicole said that. It was a good point. She said, what I said. Oh, by the way, Chrissy knows how you feel. Cause I don't know why drop down in my stuff to tell me how Chrissy feel. Like, tell me about Chrissy. I know who I sit with, just like you know who you sit with, right? Oh, calm down, Nadira. Anyway, and Nadira is indeed a Muslim name. I heard someone say that for you. My father was Muslim, just so you know, and I am a Christian, just so you know. I was a practicing Muslim for many years. I'll be 53 this year, just in case y'all just in the mood to dox people, which is illegal, by the way. But I mean, I'm not ashamed of my name. Or none of that. I'm like, ooh, you was going in, girl. And I'm thinking, damn, did I say something about her or her husband? People out here have said worse things about you. And you choose to call me all types of bitch and ugly neck and short and pudgy and all that kind of stuff. Like you, I don't do that. I don't know how y'all view anyway. So, what did I say? I would block you like your friend do women who have done nothing to her, because that chick blocked me a long time ago. And when the fallout happened, 74, I didn't do anything to anyone, right? But she chose to block all of us who remained with Chrissy. Okay, I'm sure you know that. Anyway, but nah, you are free to speak your opinion, and so am I. By the way, you didn't get the memo. Pretty women don't argue or bully. They encourage and grow. Happy Women's Month, dear. Do y'all know we in March? We're rounding up the end of March, and it is like National Women's Day month. And I, as much as everybody want to come out here and dog walk and cuss and dox and threaten and do all that kind of stuff, I haven't heard not one person. Well, I have heard it in a group, like women, they're promoting women's, positive stuff. But I haven't heard on YouTube any one of y'all content creators say, you know what, it's Women's Month. Can we take a break for a minute, or let's come out and do this and that? But Nicole makes a good point when she comes up. So y'all can hear from me that, Nicole, I did read all of your stuff. As much as I like to write, I like to read too. So I really appreciate the banter going back and forth. So Nicole then says, y'all really trying to call news outlets like, what are they going to do to Rita about YouTube? Question mark. Okay. Y'all sit in these other chat and y'all literally chill on what? On the things that being said about Rita 74. So see, she brought you up. I didn't mention you. Rita 74 and their families. The first thing y'all want to yell, bullying. Are you kidding me? Nicole, I don't know how you sound, love. You really do need to come out here and you can make voice clips. I told you, but anyway, that's very weak and fake outrage. So I was like, oh, damn, girl. So I said, y'all, because again, who the fuck is y'all? Like, I'm not French. Ain't nobody here. Y'all, I haven't made a call or email to anyone. Are you trying to slander my name? I did just say that as a joke, Nicole. I really didn't think you were slandering. What did you say? You called me weak and fake or whatever. Anyway, you are on the wrong page for that. What I meant by that is that Avatar, the new Avatar lady, and whoever else posted stuff about your friend, right? I didn't post it. I did share her thing. So you mad at me for sharing the thing? Then just say that. I'm mad at you for sharing this shit. What the fuck wrong? Like, come at me like that, I guess, because I'm like, what the fuck? Anyway, so I share posts that I find interesting or educational. So you came to my page for what reason exactly, Nicole? Because I'm thinking, if you mad at the Avatar lady for sharing whatever, and I'm sorry, y'all, I call her that because I can't remember the name, like it's RR, right? People been abbreviating, calling her, oh my God, did y'all see what RR posted? And I'm like, who the fuck is RR? And I was thinking Renee Reacts. I'm so long-winded. So I went to Renee Reacts page to see if she was posting some stuff, and she has it. And I'm like, who the fuck are they talking about? So then finally it comes out that, oh, this is lady that's posting this shit. And I call her Avatar lady because she's an avatar just like Renee Reacts. I think that's funny. I'm sorry for some of the things is serious, like threats and all that kind of stuff is very serious. So I'm not laughing at that. Let me make that clear. Anyway, so Nicole comes back and says, honey, how is that slandering your name? You shared that weirdo's page. Y'all comment on there, right? So I want you to go to whatever the issue. I commented on one or two of her things. I think about the threat and about something else, but I didn't comment when she shared Mark. I didn't comment about some legal papers I think were shared or whatever. So what outrage? But you just said fake outrage up there that we have. Anyway, so you're free to say what you got to say. Y'all comment on there saying basically take her down. Well, okay. Well, I did say stay on next. I said that in one of her things. I think when there's a list. I think the Avatar lady and then the Kiss This Ring too made a list about all the people that your friend has fallen out with, right? Now, this list, I've seen both lists. I think one has more than the other, but it's over like 30 damn people in this from this sector. I was like, God damn, that what? And I was reading the list on the Avatar lady, and then I read the list on Kiss This Ring too. I'll probably tag y'all, I guess, since I'm saying your name. But I was like, oh my God, it literally has been 30 people. And these people have gone on about their business, they did whatever, and she drug them through the mud. So again, common denominator is your friend. I didn't mention 74. 74 ain't on no list out here. 74 ain't got a list of everybody she done fell out with. What 74 has is who she's cussed out with for her friend. And to me, that's a loyal friend. You know what? I mean, even currently in that group, I have said that no matter what is said about 74, she's loyal as a motherfucker. If she calls herself your friend, she sure the fuck gonna be that. So when she came out here fighting for her friend going at Chrissy, I really don't think she had beef with Chrissy, because I'm like, damn, I went through stuff and y'all deleted all y'all little lives going back and forth. But I was like, damn, how did this start? I remember how it initially started, but I was like, someone came out here and they exposed what people were saying in the group. So then it painted the group in a bad light. So I was kind of like, anyway, let me go back to reading, because y'all like, oh, she all over the place. And what time is it? Okay. So come on, love, slandering your name. You shared all that weirdo stuff. So I was liking her little comments. You see that? So I said, after I read her what she said, I said, okay, good point, Nicole. We share the same thought. I feel that Fallout Gate 2025 happened damn near 5 months ago. Since you are a non-weak woman, why are you still discussing it? Because she dropped down. If I'm discussing it and shit, but she's not weak, she dropped down in my comments. This is my page, right? I haven't been to y'all page saying nothing until tonight when 74 just called me everything but a child of God. I mean, it is what it is. Okay. Anyway, for reference, I supported and even did what I could to aid those that were wronged, meaning you, 74. You were in that group, right? Do you recall things I said and did to aid in obtaining justice? I don't mean justice, the female content creator that's out here. I mean justice as in justice for 74's daughter. Justice for her house being swatted when she has a black husband and a black brother-in-law and a black son and two black sons that are there or whatever. 74, I've said that to this day. Like, ooh, black women, we gotta do better, dog. This is ridiculous. Anyway, no one's family, let me repeat that. Family should be bothered. From 74 to Miss Carver, meaning no one's fucking family should be bothered. The families, the doxing, all of that. I feel like CCs, meaning content creators, should do their content, make their money, and keep it pushing. So, Nicole, how has Chrissy, has Chrissy or Miss Carver called anyone's job, nursing home, family members, question mark. Have Chrissy or Miss Carver called and played on any of the people that you follow's phones? Now, she said that her friend is getting calls and stuff. I stopped listening to her friend. I was listening to 74 still. Her friend, not so much, but I was listening to, and then that guy over there, nope. But I will listen to 74. Like I said, she has decent content when she's not dogging someone out. She can go far in this sector without all the rigmarole. I've said that to her. I've said it in the chats. Like, what the? Anyway, so where was I? Insults are thrown back and forth, but only one person repeatedly has done the things mentioned above, meaning calling people's family members, calling nursing homes, that's proven. Like, if they're not just screenshots, y'all, this whole sector know that lady calls people when she gets mad. She calls somebody relative. She does everything she can without dealing with the root problem, which is the back and forth with whoever she has the problem with. So that's what I meant. Anyway, what did I say? Okay, yeah. Anywho, here's the song I found for you. The AI they have singing favors you. I deal in music, and I went to Nicole's page, and it looks like she has playlists listed, so it looks like she liked music too. So I found the song, and it represented her to me. Again, it's National Women's Women's Month. Like, do y'all not know that? If you want to continue to chat, I'm here, but please know, although my ass is far from perfect, I don't go gutter low. Meaning that if she was gonna come back and bitch this and bitch that, that's not gonna be me. Y'all can call me bitch and ugly and all that stuff till the cows come home. I'm not going to call you that. I called it like I see it. I'll call y'all friend a bully because that's what she represents out here. She is a bully. That's it. Okay. That might be what you are used to, judging by the one that you support. Then I tagged the song. Doubt she listened, but that was the song. So then she comes back and says, ask the old lady, Chrissy, and everyone else who continues to bring this mess up daily. They can't let it go. Yes, people over there are making calls to Rita's phone. That's what Nicole said. And I don't know that. Again, I don't really listen to her. Like, unless someone says something like, oh, you whatever, and people haven't really been saying that. But 74, everybody knows, like, I tune into her. I try to tune out whenever she's talking about Justice or Chrissy repeatedly. But yet you said that people over here are bringing this up repeatedly, right? I was watching 74 and she was having a good live about, oh my God, I think it was vitamins. And since she can do the little promotional stuff, I think that's cool. I'm like, okay, she getting coin on top of coin. Girl, run it up. Do what you got to do. Do you think, do any of y'all who sat in that group with me, do I look like or sound like the type of black woman that's hating on another black woman? Did I ever do that in that group? Like, I did what I did in saving stuff and screenshotting stuff for 74 because, like, again, her house was swatted. We all was there and witnessed that, right? And it was done by one particular person, but whatever 74 needed, I was like, damn, Skippy, what you need us to do? We all was in that group like that. So you putting that off on me? Archive, save, whatever. First of all, that ain't my group. Second of all, Chrissy did allow all of that. Y'all want to dog her out so bad, but she allowed people to help you out and I know you said you had flash drives. I even did a video showing people how to screen record and do what, because you showed it. 74, come on with the bullshit now. Okay. Anyway, I shouldn't have to make this video, and I'm thinking people are gonna be like, why is she even responding to that? Because it did. I wouldn't have known because I didn't tune into you tonight. I saw you live, but again, I was trying to give Lady T, her little props, because she rarely comes out here, and she had some dental work done, and she's happy, and she's this and that. And I thought, she has been kind of shuffled in with this mess. So I was like, okay, let me make sure to, show her some love, drop in the comments, say whatever. And so that's where I was. Or if 74 was live and nobody else was, I probably would have been in her bushes, because again, the content on, okay, I don't have to keep going there and tooting her horn, because she's trying to make it sound like I'm a stalker and then I'm fangirling or something. And I'm like, what? Like, I think you're a pretty woman. That don't mean I want you in that way. Like, what yeah, okay. Oh, is this her? Yeah. They can't let it go. Yes, people over there calling Rita's phone. Okay. At the end of the day, they all go gutter low, not just Rita and 74. So again, when I rebuttal, I'm saying your 74 name because Nicole, your friend, mentioned it. Okay. Brittany, before y'all started sitting with her, she had just wished the old lady unalive. Now y'all cool with her. Who in the fuck is the y'all? So if somebody drops in the chat, that means that. So Nicole, you cool with me because you dropped in my comments to have a conversation or something? Mm-mm. So when you saw me in Brittany's chat, how many times I've been in Brittany's chat? I think once or twice or whatever. And I know she's gone. She's locked up and stuff. I'm not talking bad about her. That's her deal. I'm not out here. Again, I said it on this thing. I really only have an issue with one person on this YouTube streets, because like the other lady gone. I didn't like her. I started following her because her content was a lot different. It was still regarding the LA sector, but it was more commentary. That's what I thought. It wasn't more bashing. I don't know when the sector became trash. Why don't y'all answer that? Or when the doxing started, or when all of that. Who started that? I haven't doxed nobody. I have I'm not a saint out here. I enjoy the mess just like everybody else, but I haven't. Anyway, Brittany, we were sitting with her or whatever she had, which okay. She always goes gutter low. It's crazy, you know it. And you're right, Nicole. You know it, right? We know they can't let it go because they have no commentary. Rita brings numbers. I was like, okay, she right. So I said, I'm listening to you, Nicole. This is indeed how grown women chat. So again, thank you for that. I feel you. I feel you have a point. That mess and drama brings number in this sector. Numbers. Okay. I hate when I have typos, y'all. So I'll be stopping trying to. Anyway, you are always speaking straight up facts that most all in this sector have said things they shouldn't have, right? I agree 100% with that. So if your homegirl name is Pressure and brings numbers, that's true. But ask yourself this, Nicole. You seem to be pretty wise. When she is talking about other stuff, other things, sports, food trucks, turning over a new leaf, different content, Are her numbers through the roof? And I put the eyes. At first, then when folks realize she's not going to cuss, yell, expose friendships, or dog walk, they bounce. Her numbers, I mean, she see it, she know it. This is why she keeps coming out here, picking fights, rehashing old shit or whatever. Like, okay. So, if you are saying folks have no content without her, well, likewise. Where is her content? Her new content she was bringing out? Question mark. I admit I don't know much about sports, but my family are big sports fans. At the barbershop, and I said this before, at the barbershop, I shared about her son. This was when everybody was cool in the group. She said, "Oh, thanks, Nadira. I mean it was all men and they were talking about sports." So I was like, "Oh my God, y'all, it's this. I'm cool. I know this girl on Facebook and this her son and y'all should follow this and blah, blah, blah." I said it in Chrissy's group and she came right on the post like, "Oh, thank you, Nadira," whatever it was. And everything she said it on one of her videos. "Oh yeah, thanks, Nadira," because I was in the chat like, "Oh, girl, I shared your congratulations." So once again, I said, here's the thing, Nicole. Everyone isn't jealous of her. I ain't got but two red pennies laughing out loud. We all are savings account away from being homeless. Y'all seen the economy? Y'all seen the gas going up? I mean, 74 talks about this a lot. So, like, am I coming out? Do I come out here and brag? Oh, I got this, I got that. Never. I have never done that. In that group, what did I do? I want your people, your riders, and your flower power to answer. What did I do in that group? I just like, why don't y'all come out here and be for real? This is why Nicole can't necessarily cuss me out like, "Yeah, bitch," and this, because I'm not coming at her that way, first of all. And two, in that group that she knew me, I didn't come at anybody like that. I said, okay, we're all savings account away from being homeless. I'm happy for all Black children that are succeeding, no matter if their mother is a hateful bully. Mean that wholeheartedly. I'm not that. And his talent is, I put undeniably, because I was going to say undeniably awesome, but I realized that that word is like overused. So I meant undeniable. He's a great talent. Like the people in the barbershop was like, "Oh yeah, we sing." So like, hello. Anyway, I put, see how I can freely give her children compliments. Always have. Yet she don't like Chrissy, so she made fun of a DV situation repeatedly. Why do y'all do that? Why can't you stick, if you want to call Chrissy all types of names and stuff, why don't you stick to that? Because y'all like to play these little games with the whole families and stuff, right? I don't get that, nor do I do that. Anyway, how many women in her chat been through that or know someone? Like domestic violence is what I meant. When she gets upset, she has zero to little self-control. We all know that. Did I think that all you trained riders are horrible? Nope. Because she said those things about her former friend's daughter. She said those, not the train riders. I mean, I didn't. I used to read chats or whatever, but now I already know she gonna talk shit about somebody. So why even subject myself to that? So I've been weaning myself from her, and I unsubscribed and all that kind of stuff. But 74 didn't always talk crap. So anyway, Nicole, I don't know you personally, but I imagine that you love your family, right? Well, the same can be said about everyone. What makes one child better than the other? What makes one's family member better than the others? Chrissy may be a lot of things, but calling folks homes and families isn't her mode of operation. Everyone knows that. Y'all really think Chrissy's sitting around calling Rita phone? Sorry, I said your name. Do y'all really think that I mean, and to be honest with you, like all the messages and stuff that's been exposed or whatever, on hers it's all message deleted, message deleted, message deleted. You see Chrissy, message like what? Like why is that? But see, if Chrissy was like want to stir up something or whatever, why would she held out on putting out any type of screenshot? Like I don't understand that. She held out on a lot, and y'all just like, well, Chrissy's just horrible. But that's your opinion. I mean, your opinion of Chrissy doesn't affect me, so I don't. Anywho, you make some good points. I would love to say that change starts with you and I, but we're not CCs. Again, 74 said tonight, you trying to make $16. Where did $16 come from? Who asked six? What? I'm like, you ain't even monetized. That ain't my goal. Did I ever come out here and was like, look at the last video I posted. I posted about vitamins, right? Now don't nobody even know you. Like the insults was like, I said, okay, damn. Well, I mean, everybody get a turn. So shit. Anyway, it was content. If it wasn't me, I probably would laugh. Oh, that girl is dark. What'd you say? Ugly contacts, a black dark neck, and I've got a pudge. Fat, I don't like it was some stuff, and I was like, damn, that's what you think about me? Alrighty then. We all have channels. We just need to put content Oh, wait a minute. I'm going to go back. Anywho, you make some good points, but we're not. Okay. Although, Nicole, 74 shouts you out a lot. What you do, Nicole, my nigga? You truly would be good at being a CC in this sector. I mean that to her. We all have channels. We just need to put content on them. I have stuff up, but I really don't see myself as a CC. Let me repeat that, or do I need to? Anyway, this back and forth daily would touch my soul. It would drive me crazy because I'm already like, what the fuck? I'm a lover, not a fighter. I've been saying that. Anyway, anywho, please listen to the song and look at the AI girl singing. Don't she favor you? I'd much rather swap health and makeup tips than insults. But that bully you support does it often, which means criticize women. People are sick of her, not her friend, her. Did y'all not? Y'all hear that? Anyway, I think. So they are fighting back. I support standing up to bullies. I felt 74 was being bullied, so I stood up for that. 74 called me Lola Falana once, and I thought, is that a diss? Laughing out loud. To folks was like, oh girl, you do kind of look like Lola Falana. I do look like her, I guess, like big eyes and whatever. I mean, I'm a woman. We all have shortcomings, but I never made fun of or laughed at what she deemed a shortcoming. Matter of fact, her weight loss journey before the fallout, I was right there like, girl, you can see it in your face. You look good. Y'all remember that? 74 young. Okay. Nicole, it's okay if you don't like Chrissy, just as it's okay if I don't like your friend. Life is too short. Y'all just did some shout outs or some rest in peace to people that we've lost in this sector. I was going to do a video and go, the softer side of this sector. I really saw some genuine. We're women. We're supposed to be nurturing or whatever. When someone passed, that's what I heard. Everyone was like, well, I ain't know her. I just knew of her and she was pretty and she was this and that. But then the next day I come around, this black neck, big, ugly motherfucker, cold Gary Coleman, like, okay. Life is too short. It really is for this back and forth. So like she said, her little live was going to be it. So this is going to be it for me. If her friend, y'all friend want to come out the bully and bully me, I mean, I'm cool with that. What more can I do now? Dox me and do malicious stuff, then I have to take other actions. But other than that, like, these words really shouldn't hurt anyone. And my family knows me. So like calling them, anyway, life is too short. It really is. Let me repeat that again. Life is too short. We all up in age. Like 74, she was 50, 51. I'll be 53. We're all kind of up in age. What's the lowest age in this sector? Like 30? Like what the? Breathe. We all have free will to support, like, and even insult whomever we choose. It only becomes criminal with threats, doxing, and harassment. If they keep it with the roast, everyone will be cool. But it's always one who takes things too far, and it's just that one. Enjoyed this convo. I'm in bed scrolling till I doze off. So if I don't respond, I'm not ignoring you and will respond in the morning. Feel free to get out, whatever though, because getting things off your chest is relief. Hence why I like to write. I don't like who you sit with, but I see your passion for that person. I do. Like if you 74 said all tonight, well, she sit with dog hair. You and dog hair and ain't got a friendship like this and that, you hoe. Yeah, she did all that. But see how I showed this lady respect. See, I showed Nicole respect. I don't like who she sit with. Show don't. But in this whole thread, I ain't called you a name. I ain't called her nothing. Anyway, let me keep going. So how am I different? Then I was gonna say she responded. I don't know if these are going in order. Damn, I write a lot. Jesus, y'all, I'm sorry. Okay, you're right, and made me giggle with this, because she did make me laugh with that. Actually, I shared because I heard threats being made, and I assume Avatar Lady is standing up for that. You remember, dang, I'm just ghetto with it. You remember back in the day, Chase used to do that regarding Miss Carver's husband. It kind of reminded me of that. I shared with Eyes because those were indeed threats. And with all of the unaliving going on with social media, you never know how people perceive those threats. I hope that everyone is blowing hot air, blowing hot air. But if someone said they were going to pow me, call me scary, but I will be at the police station right now. Nicole, you should show the softer side of you more and the funny side. You used to show it. Oh, snap. You were with Dolt. I jogged my memory like, oh my God, I know who she is. Damn it. I was trying to figure out like, what part of the sector are you from? Girl, well, hell, I do hate how Dolt fell out, but everyone moved on to bigger and better things. See? Still ain't even dogging Dolt out. No wonder you're sticking with your homegirl. I meant that Dolt to me had a almost a sisterhood, like a sorority type vibe that I got from Dolt. And so it seems like she would have that mentality as much as a lot of women who sit over there on that train probably have the sisterhood mentality, and that's why they're there. I get it. No wonder you're sticking with Homegirl. What I admired about Dolt was that the sense of sisterhood. But you see how that sadly crumbled for some. I do like how they managed to move past the bullshit. Sadly, doubtful this sector can do the same. As I'm typing this, I guess 74 was on her live just calling me everything but a child of God. Lord help me. So if my homegirl made threats like yours did, I would hit her up like, girl, are you good? Because what the fuck? That's illegal, homie. My homegirl knows how to accept constructive criticism as well as say sorry and admit when she's wrong. As much as you want people to see your homegirl as innocent, but she's not. Okay, you got me hyped. You got hyped me up. You got me hyped knowing you are from former adult. Hell, y'all should have had jackets. I always pictured them like the pink ladies, whatever. Anywho, yeah, if you take a scroll, I share everyone who was talking about your homegirl. So there's that. But put content on your page by just using your community wall. Share your folks. I'm telling her, I share people, gonna share your people. By the way, let me go subscribe to your ass right now. So then she came back and said, I don't care about being blocked. Oh, this must have been, I don't know how YouTube does this. But anyway, I don't care about being blocked. Chrissy blocked me. So all of you doing it. So, oh, it's more. How did it go? So then I came back. My name is Nadira Nicole, not Chrissy. You see, love, I know how to sit with someone yet not throw insults at others, meaning Nicole. All right, because I'm here with her. Anyway, you should give it a try. I haven't dogged your other homegirl out, meaning 74. Have I? Question mark. You're in all of their lives and chats. I still have lives of them saying how beautiful. Isn't this interesting? Back in the day, I was beautiful. Now I'm an old dark neck, big funky bitch, huh? Okay. I still have lives of them saying how beautiful I am inside and out. I'm in 74 and TP because I've done like thank yous and stuff to them. Y'all don't remember that? The main bully you sit with doesn't know how to give a genuine compliment to other women. That's not my story. Never been. Never will be. I will say this, though. It does amaze me how most of you are truly pretty, intelligent, and funny, yet you sit with someone who, well, I would be here all day if I list the shortcomings of the main one you support. We all know my long-winded ass love to write. Damn, I do. Out of everything I said, your comeback was, go ahead and block me because Chrissy did. Well, at least you didn't call me weak or bitch or other insults. We're making progress. Yay. As I mentioned before, it's Women's Month all March. So how was your day? I mean, since you felt the need to comment on my post, you must want to chat. So I need to go get a feel, which means get these red bitch ass nails done like you talked about 74. But I was getting them done every 2 weeks in that group and putting the videos up and you right under that like, it's cute, girl. But now my hands ugly and all type of bullshit. Wow. Red nails are my signature color, but I kind of want to try something fun. I got this big ass Shaka Khan hair on now. Can't wait till summer. I usually do braids. What's your style? I mean, anyway, what's your style? See how the convo can change? You came here to insult me, yet I want to uplift you. Hey, I have a song for you. Be right back. Also, I don't have anyone blocked but her, meaning y'all friend. After she unblocked me because she's nosy, I returned the favor and blocked her. She can watch from her troll pages what she was doing. So then Nicole came back. Lord child, laughing out loud. We are beautiful, intelligent black women out here daily tearing each other down. I sit with those ladies because I see their heart. Good for you, Nicole. The same way you sit with those other ladies. Absolutely, I see their heart. I genuinely supported Chrissy. Okay, you did. You was in the chat with me. She or the rest of them no longer wanted us around. I don't remember Chrissy saying skedaddle, but because I get it that she was sitting in the chat that she might have been mentioning and talking about Rita or 74. You ain't want to be in that chat, right? So how am I different? But I feel you on that. So you genuinely supported her. She or the rest of them no longer wanted us around. I don't go anywhere I'm not wanted. Same, Nicole, feel you. We all need to stop this nonsense. Let me repeat what Nicole said. We all need to stop this nonsense. It's gone too far. Enough is enough. I think you should do the big, oh, she's talking about my hair. You should do the big Shaka Khan hair and red lipstick. Girl, I don't know, child, now because your friend was talking about my nails and all my hair, all type of shit. Anyway, she don't feel like getting a mask with dark, nasty looking contacts and ugly skin and a black neck. I wondered, like, on Mad Day what my flaws were. I mean, I use that turmeric soap. I think you had mentioned it one time, 74. So I don't know. I wear makeup just like you, girl. So I have to blend just like you, girl. But have I talked about your makeup and your skin and your... Anyway, what else you say, Nicole? You was telling me about my big hair and red lips. Big hair is my signature style. Take care. Thank you, boo. So then I came back with some mess. Well, damn. You know what? You are right. By the way, yes, big hair, red lippy. Okay, gonna give it a try. Thanks. I just went to your page reading over this thread. I'm like, see, but Nicole, we both see each other's points. Yeah, just like you supported Chrissy once, I supported yours as well, meaning your friend. It does kind of stink when people fall out. It puts the subscribers in an in-between, like an in-between space. I still would be in 74's chat if she wasn't dogging Chrissy often. I don't recall Chrissy telling anyone to skedaddle. I had to look up that word. I was like, how you spell skedaddle? I think we all don't want to indulge in chats where, oh, that should be WERE, someone is tearing down someone we like. Touche, meaning I meant what you said. Oh, thumbs and down. Oh, then the last thing I think, just subscribe to you, because I went to her page. She only had like 4 subscribers or 3, and I made 4 because she was saying, she didn't have content. But you should, girl. You can come out and fight everybody. I'm not doing the back and forth. Like, this is it. And I'm not dog walking nobody. I'm reading our conversation. Just sub to you. Did we just become besties? That's a movie. I'm sure 74 knows that. Did we just become besties? And I go, I'm kidding. It's cool. My homegirl wouldn't care, but yours would. You got to come out and bash whoever don't like her. Y'all realize that. But I don't have to come out and bash any of y'all for Chrissy. She don't really give a damn, to be honest with you, right? And Miss Carver can handle her damn self. So, and Kendra can handle herself too. I'm trying to think, like, what? So y'all homeboy read and started talking about me bad because I said some positive things about Kendra. Like, is any of this making sense? But I agree with what you said, Nicole, up there. Everybody needs to stop this bullshit. So I said, my dumb ass tried to like your profile pic. Your profile pic is T. I'm doing the little fingers right now. Okay, it's T with these old ugly red nails, 74. Here you are coming to throw insults my way, and we could have been discussing hair and makeup because come through face beat and hair laid. It was like, go look at her picture. It's cute. Like, what the fuck, Nicole? You are way better than the bullshit you be saying in these chats. I do feel like that. Okay, question. Your hair is cute. And okay, I'm just going on. I'm just asking her about a side part, a middle part, about hair, stuff that 74 used to talk about and all that kind of stuff. And I was saying that, I used to admin a makeup group and blah, blah, blah. So I can tell a woman who can beat their face, but I couldn't beat my face that much. Apparently I need to blend more on my neck. But anyway, so I just wanted to jump in. This is way long. I don't know if y'all listen to all this. Everybody hates that I'm so wordy and long-winded, but that's my way of getting some things out. But did you hear? I did not call not one person a bitch. I ain't called one person ugly or none of that. But y'all like to throw and hurl insults at people. I just think it's not fair. It's not right. I still say the one chick over there is a straight up bully. So thank y'all for listening. Okay, bye.